Hello, 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 hello. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Hello, Dr. Meredith. Dr. Meredith was the first one here. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, you get the prize of being first. How's everybody doing tonight? No, I'm gonna say GPPD. Okay. How's everybody doing this evening? Y'all, this is Hump Day Wednesday. I'm sorry that Laura will not be with us tonight, our therapist. She is taking some very personal time for herself. So we're gonna try to keep this under an hour. We do have a lot to cover, but hello everybody. Please hit the like button as you come in. Everything I say is in my own opinion. It's all alleged, and we're covered on the copyright of 1976, and we will be using this for fair use, and we will be criticizing, researching, and talking about people. Hey, y'all, what's going on? I hope y'all had a good day. Hey, New Orleans, what's going on? Hope you had a good day. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Shout out to Facebook. Thank you, Facebook, for being here. Hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all had a good day. How's everybody's weather doing? Is everybody back to work? Back to logging in? Back on the road? Anybody shoveling snow? Um, Hey, Adrian, what's going on? Butterfly Wings, Daphne. Hey, Gail, Sin. Thank y'all for being here tonight. Let me go back up. Like I said, Dr. Meredith, first one. Gail is here. Andrea. Sin is here. Miss Lacey. Trinity. Hello. Tia. How are you doing? YT. Danya Martin. What's going on, Danya? I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm doing really good today. Lita. What's going on, Lita? Hey, Miss Exec. Blessed Lady. YK. YK Lyles. I'm sorry. YK Kyles. Y Kyles. 1981. What's going on? Monica. Hey, Tammy. Lakita. Daphne. Butterfly Wings. Shauna, happy Wednesday to you. Hey, IJP. IJP and I went and had some drinks and some dinner last night, honey. We had a really good time. I got on my lip gloss tonight. IJP, thank you. IJP bought me this lip gloss because this is almost out. And so when I get ready to do my parodies, thank you. Hey, Philly girl. Ooh, raining in North Carolina. Still cold here, 30 in Florida. 30 degrees in Florida? Hey, Tarsha. Mary, hello. Shauna. In Cincinnati, it's been really cold, so the snow is lingering. Ooh, that's the worst thing ever when it just won't go away. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Wanda from Baltimore. I love Baltimore. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Linda. Hey, Brown Sugar Babe. Stephanie, Ronnie, Donna, Ham Sandwich. What's going on? Denise. 55 watch. Let's get it. We got 123 people in here, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button. You don't have to pay for it. Just hit it. I really appreciate it if you hit it. Thank you. What's going on, Tan in Milwaukee? You saw the monks today? Oh, Miss Exec said she saw the monks today and she received a rose. Girl, how are they doing? They still walking? Woo, honey. That's what? Wait a minute. Where are you? Because they're supposed to be going to DC, right? I enjoyed it too, girl. Hey, Delicious from Virginia. It was in the 20s over the weekend. Wind chill in the teens. Ooh. Yolanda. What's going on, Yolanda? Yolanda K. Okay. Yolanda, what's going on? I got it. Hey, Ramona. Kim. Hibiscus. What's going on? Hey, Shanice. What's up? Thank you for hitting the like button. Hey, happy hour. Oh, you're in Virginia. Okay, they close. Hey, Stephanie, Yolanda, Kenyatta, Becky, Justine, Wanda. I'm so glad y'all here. Oh my goodness. Hey, Nubia Mahogany. Y'all, I hate that Laura's not going to be with us tonight, but we're going to get through this. Good evening. What's that? GJ Shabazz. What's going on, honey? Kiara. Ricky, North Carolina. Hey, Hill in Pittsburgh. I'll be, oh Lord, making my way, honey, back to the Carolinas. I think my first stop is South Carolina. Then I got to go to Southport. Is that in North Carolina? Southport? I think that's where I'm going. Child, it's all a blur sometimes, but I'm gonna be headed to the Carolinas soon. Um, Dalai Lama in person, it was beautiful, amazing. Oh my God, that's so awesome. Hey, Carol. What is going on, Millie Crew? I hope y'all are doing well, and I just want to thank y'all for being here. Hey, Elaine, and thank y'all for being here tonight. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna start out. We're gonna start in a few minutes. Okay, Southport is North Carolina, so that'll be my first stop. I'm going to South Carolina. I'm flying into Charlotte. Then I'm going to Clover. Then I'm going to Kings Mountain. And then I'm going to. Then I'm coming back because I'm going to Las Vegas for the Cardi concert. And then I'm going back to Clover, and then I'm going to Southport. So, child, y'all pray for me with this traveling grace. Hey, Montgomery, Alabama, what's going on, Kendra? I'm South Carolina. I'll be in Clover at first. Clover. That's real close to Charlotte. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Pat. Hey, Lisa. What part of Texas, Lisa? Hey, Latoya. Is it Latoya or Latanya? Latoya. Atlanta. Hey, Moochie. What's going on? Hey, Ricky. What's going on? So, yeah, I want to get started. Oh, Lord, DC. I'm ready to come back to DC. Speaking of DC, y'all, that's what we're going to get started with. You 5 minutes from Clover, but in North Carolina, girl, yes, hibiscus. You gonna have to message me, girl. I'll see you when I'll see, because I'll be in Clover, girl. Girl, I have already drunk it. So I'm done tonight. I need to go get some water. Oh, I'm so glad from Sacramento. Hey, Lachelle, thank you for being here, girl. I'm trying to make it worth your while tonight, honey. Yeah, we're going to talk about that tonight. Goose Creek, South Carolina. Goose Creek? Where is that? You're welcome, honey. Hey, Jacksonville. Girl, yeah, just message me, hibiscus. And, like, even when I come back, because when I go, I'm going to Clover, right, for high second, then I have to go to Kings Mountain, then I'll be back. But then when I come back, I'm going to Southport, then I come back to Clover. And when I come back to Clover, after I leave Southport, I'm going to have a little time. So we'll have time to mingle, okay? We'll have time to get together. So make sure you put your information in there, and give me a couple of weeks, but we'll have time. Oh, thank you, Pam. Hey, Lachelle. Okay, y'all. So DC, we got 191 in here. We got 32 in here from Facebook. We need at least 100. Oh, we got 188. So they left, but we need at least 150 likes. So let's get 150 likes. We're going to start right here with DC. Hold on. Let me see. Do I have it in here? Hold on, y'all. Let me go see if I can find DC right quick, because I'm going to have to move something out of the way. I'm going to move this out of the way, and then let me put DC in here. Hey, Marilyn, what's going on? Oh, Lisa said this is her first. Girl, hold on. Hold on. So last night, hold on, let me see. Yeah, that's it. So last night, right? Shout out to Brown Sugar Babe. Shout out to everybody that was on my TikTok live last night. I never have a rhyme and reason for when I'm going live on TikTok. I never have a rhyme and reason. I had some time. I had finished doing some stuff, and I said I have to check in with my TikTok family. So, child, we on TikTok. I done gave a little tea away. We done talked about Bell Collective Birmingham. Then we got to talking about Potomac. So this man right here, Andreas, was in the live. Andreas said, "You from the sis? What's the sis? Talking about the sis? Where you from? Where you from, Patricia?" So Andreas said, "I own Tally Ho." So I said, "You own Tally Ho?" And it looked like he said he was a waiter. And I was like, Tally Ho, Tally Ho is the restaurant that Karen Huger goes to. She orders her French toast with eggs and bacon, right? Because somebody's like, well, what's her order? Well, child, Andreas came up on the live. Honey, baby boo. Andreas, we asked him some questions last night. We asked him, about Karen. He said, Karen, hey, Etoya, what's going on, girl? Linda, Joe. Girl, yes, in Potomac, Joe. Hey, Jeanette. Yes, honey. I asked him about revolving door Giselle, right? And he said Giselle was a really nice person. He said Giselle was the one that got him on Watch What Happens Live. And he was on the Watch What Happens Live that Ashley was on. But get this, he was supposed to be on the Watch What Happens Live that Giselle was on, but they moved around and put Jackson on it. Now, when I asked him about Jackson, he said he does not think that Jackson did anything but kiss Ashley because Jackson is such a nice guy. I said, yeah, but you just don't know, honey. You just don't know. But, honey, he said that Giselle helped him get on the show. He said Nneka is really nice. He has a picture of Nneka. He wrote a book, and the name of the book is Pag the Kissing Fish, P-A-G, and it's on Amazon. And Pag is the initials to his triplets, right? He has triplets, boys and girls. They are 18, and I can't remember the middle, the A name, but the A name, the baby passed away. So he made a book called Pag the Kissing Fish, and it's on Amazon. Child. So I said, well, who is messy, right? He said that Ashley is the messiest housewife ever. He actually said that Ashley got him in some mess, right? And then he said that he was in a little tussle with Giselle and Bob, the drag queen. I was like, what in the world, child? How is Giselle just caught up in all this stuff? Because now Giselle is caught up in some mess with the Real Housewives of Orange County. She over there being nasty, messy. I'm going to read you that. But honey, he gave us a lot of tea last night. And he said that he has not seen Karen, inebriated. He said Karen is a sweetheart. I asked him, did he know about Cookie? He said he knows about Cookie, not so much. Child, but he did say that Chris Samuels is embarrassed to come to Tally Ho. He said Chris will not come back to the restaurant because he is embarrassed after everything that Monique has said. And honey, he said Monique is a mess. I was like, what? Baby, we was on there for a good 15. He was on there for a good 15 minutes. Now he gonna have a live with somebody called Purple Panda Pants. Have y'all heard of Purple Panda Pants? Have y'all heard of Purple Panda Pants? He's gonna be on a live talking about it. But then I told him that we're gonna have him on here. Now I don't know how much he is willing to spill, but baby, he was talking last night. And then he was talking about, the name of his restaurant and how it correlates with a movie. I forgot the movie. But yeah, honey, Andreas had a lot to say. Yeah, he gonna be on. I can't remember when, but he gonna be on a live with Purple Panda Pants. Oh, Brown Sugar, you left. You girl, the moment you left, he came up in 5 minutes after you left. Hey, Tangy. But he said that Ashley was the messiest. He said Giselle was nice. Karen was sweet. He said Monique is a mess. He loves Nneka. And all that, child. So that's what we did last night, honey. So honey, it was a good live. It was a good live. So this is Andreas. You can go follow him on TikTok. He is Andreas _ Mr. Potomac. That's his name. Andreas _ Mr. Potomac. So that's who we talked to last night. So I'm gonna take him down. But that was good, honey. Oh, I know it's cold in Chicago, child. What about Wendy? Did he say something about Wendy? He said he didn't say a lot about Wendy because he was like, he didn't say a lot about Wendy. He didn't say anything. He just said he hates that she's going through what she's going through. But he didn't say anything poignant about Wendy. So speaking of, who is this I'm about to bring up? Is this Ashley? Speaking of Ashley, child. So Ashley was on, hey, Cara. So Ashley was on this podcast, and she was talking about what people are saying about her um, not having a storyline or not being interesting. And she basically was saying, she doesn't care and blah 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 and all of that mess. So let's listen to what Ashley was talking about. Hold on, let me find it. Wait a minute. I know it's up here. Let me find it, baby boo. Why Karen Clapback? Wait a minute, where is it? Is it on here? I can't find it. She was on No Chaser TV. Well, anyway, she was saying how, she said she's sorry to the people that feel like she doesn't have anything to talk about. She said that, that's their bad. She said, but she has given all of the things to Real Housewives of Potomac. She said that she has given all that she has. She's given more than most. So I was like, I mean, is she talking about like stuff that's going on with her and her husband? Is that what she's talking about? Because she gave that. It was embarrassing. She did give that, but that is about all that Ashley's ever given. If you just really want to be honest, Ashley hasn't given anything else. She addresses lack of storyline criticism, filmed quite a bit, and didn't know where it all went. So she says she had a lot of stuff that went on. But see, what I have learned since I have been doing this and people have been talking and all that kind of stuff. Hey, Nessa. Girl, no, he said he got to get a ring first, Tangie. But she said that that she doesn't know where it went. The thing is this: they can film you, but they're only going to take the things that are interesting. So whatever she filmed, it wasn't worth showing us. So that should tell Ashley she's kind of delusional. That should tell her that she is not giving. Like, she definitely has the lack of a storyline, because everything that we see is horrible. And I feel like if she had something, what's going on, Candace? I feel like if she had something that was worth watching, I feel like they would put it up there. Yes, she still needs a storyline. Ashley, the only time Ashley had a storyline is when Michael Darby got caught in that hotel. And even when he got caught in that hotel, she didn't even ride that wave. She came out, oh, we're going to talk about it. The biggest part is when her and Michael was sitting at the table together and he was talking to her. But when she got with the girls, it was nothing. Ashley literally has no storyline. Ashley is a non-factor. We could do without Ashley. I mean, she brings absolutely nothing. I mean, nothing. And I hate to say it like that, but everybody needs their job. Everybody needs their job. But Ashley is just a bore on television. And if she's talking about she filmed quite a bit and doesn't know where it went, it wasn't worth showing because they would have showed it. And so just imagine what she filmed and imagine what we watch. You know how bad that can be. Trashly Ashley can go. Exactly, Ricky. I mean, I could do what I could do so without. Let me take Ashley down, child. We're done talking about that. We're not gonna waste no more time with Ashley. Hold on, let me see what else. Let me get the housewife stuff. Ooh, baby Bronwyn. Baby, let me tell you something. This is how you do it right here. This is how you do it. Bronwyn Newport is dating model Brandon Good. Baby, Bronwyn them stepped out to go to a Broadway play. Bronwyn looked like she was supposed to be in the Matrix. Child, look at this. Hold on. Let me see if I got the other picture. Look at this compared to this. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't even understand this. I don't understand this kind of relationship. I just can't do it. He is, child, did y'all hear when she said that Todd got on Reddit and read everything about himself? Then he got on Instagram. Then he got on Twitter. He hashtagged himself on all that and read all those things about himself. Baby, Bronwyn has moved all the way up. Do you understand me? That is a flex. He is 32 years old and everything works. She ain't got to wait on no pills to take effect. She ain't got to wait for it to take, she ain't got to wait for it to stand at attention. She ain't got to worry about if his heart about to give out. She ain't got to do all the work, because you know Bronwyn doing all the work, right? You know that. In the mattress, ham sandwich, in the mattress. Do you understand me? In the mattress. Brandon, girl, the way she would walk across that street in that coat looking like, what's her name on the Matrix? What's her name? Oh my God, what's that girl name? She looked just like that girl on the Matrix. I am so happy for Bronwyn. This, let me take Todd then. Let me just take Todd all the way off. This is such a chess move. This is just fantastic. All he has, girl, you talking about Todd. Todd got to do a little bit more than stretch. He gotta take the pill. And then once he takes the pill, then you gotta get, child, this is just, let's walk. Ooh, honey, the way they walk across that street. I love this for Bronwyn too, Nessa. I love it. I love it. And look at her right here. Look at this body. Look how she leaning in. Look how she got him around his waist. Child, she fresh off. Oh yeah, all she gotta do is stretch a little bit. Yeah. Now take some vinegar baths. Y'all know what Nessa said. Nessa, not vinegar baths. Baby, she is happy. Do you hear me? And I am happy for her. That's what I'm talking about. Now, this is how you do it. Shout out to Montel Jordan, but this is how you do it. I love it. I love it. 32 years old, honey. He is a model. And baby, I saw his photos and the underwear stuff. Bronwyn won. Bronwyn won. Good and tight. Yep. We're not discriminating. Girl, we are celebrating Bronwyn. We are celebrating Bronwyn not having to do all the work. Because you know she was working over there with Todd. Look at her smiling like a Cheshire cat. Honey, Bronwyn did that. Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on from Bronwyn. Now, this is what I'm waiting for. Y'all got to go over there on the Bravo page. Baby, I think we get the trailer tomorrow. But honey, this is for the Real Housewives of Rhode Island, honey. They are pearls in a clam. Oh, yes. Yes. Christian, look what Christian said. Woo, child. Woo. It's literally giving daddy, zaddy. Girl, tomorrow we get the trailer for the Real Housewives of Rhode Island, and I am here for it. I am going to be in the place to be. I'm going to be ready for this. I'm going to be ready for this because I feel like these ladies are going to bring it. I feel like they're going to bring it. I can't either. Lori, I can't wait to give them a chance. How long was he in his? She was waiting and anticipating. Not a pump. Wait, girl, look, Dr. Meredith still talking about Todd. Look what she said. Wait a minute, what you say? Wait a minute, me too, Millie. I'm waiting on it, honey. I'm waiting on it. This is the show Bravo needs to set up. All these single, wealthy cast members that are in these streets. Yes. I'm ready for Rhode Island. Baby, they got all the girls with these silhouettes and, you know, in the clamshell or the oyster shell or whatever. I am here for it. I cannot wait. This comes out tomorrow. Y'all be ready for it. Okay, let's keep it moving because I got some other stuff I'm going to have to load up. Hold on. Let's talk about this real quick. Child, I watched this today. After I made my post, I did some other stuff around the house. And I said, let me sit down and watch this. This Netflix with Michelle Obama, it came out in 2020. And it was really good. It was really good. And child, so I didn't watch it when it first came out. I thought this was something brand spanking new. Because sometimes I'm not on Netflix. But when they start talking about it, I sat down and I watched it today. It was really good. But this is what they're talking about. number 4 in kids movies today. Now, from my understanding, they have moved this to, since it's Black History Month, they have moved it to Black movies or something like that. Girl, they had it over there in the kids movies, messing up the algorithm. People, because like on my things, I wouldn't see that. But did I go looking for this? I went looking for it. It was so good, right, Nessa? I enjoyed it too. No, they're not, Krisha. They are not borrowing clothes and cars. You are correct. So, honey, Netflix but people been sending emails, and Tammy was like, we got so much that we watch on Netflix, but people sending emails, honey. I don't know who working in Netflix. Nubian said she had to put in a search engine to find it. But this is what they had. Number 4 in kids movies today. I was like, that is crazy. Because that other lady that's cosplaying as what Michelle Obama is, that is crazy. Didn't nobody go see that movie? She said, I had no repeat all day Saturday. I know that's right. It was good. If you haven't watched it, I'll say this, I'm busy. So it did make me sit down. I will say that. It was good enough. I actually just sat down. I put my phone down and I sat down and I watched it. It was really good. So the people are sending emails into Netflix, and they said that they're moving it. And from my understanding, it's with the Black History area now. Shonda Rhimes, Tyler Perry, and others have exclusive deals with Netflix. Yeah, I know they got exclusive deals. What they got to do with anything? They ain't got nothing to do with them moving this movie right here over to the kids section. That is crazy. None of their movies are over there in the kids section because thank God they brought Scandal back. Because when I get ready to just watch something, I will watch Scandal all over again. I don't have no problem with that. None. So I hope these letters do right. I hope they do right by Michelle, but that's really messed up that they would do this. That's really messed up. I wonder if Brahma will receive the same. Let me see what she said. I wonder if Brahma will receive the same smoke as Ashley does if this relationship doesn't work out and she dates multiple men. Oh, probably not. Probably not, because I don't even. We really didn't like Todd. You know what I'm saying? So we really celebrating this, even though she's still married. It's a different time and day, child. But I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Girl, no. She said Kelly Rowland's movie started today on Prime. Thank you for letting me know that. I'm going to watch that because yes, I'll watch that before I leave because I have time to watch it. I am so glad that you told me that because that looked like it's going to be so good. And then Method Man in it too. Thank you. So y'all go and run this up. Relationship goals. If you have Prime, get somebody's login and go run it up. That's going to be so good. Yeah, Brahma knows how to handle her business. Brahma going to have a good time. Charles, since we over here in Salt Lake City, look what clueless Brittany. Brittany get on my nerves on anytime she on television. So Brittany Bateman had a very awkward moment on American Idol. So her niece was trying out for American Idol. They had a piano there. She introduced her niece. Brittany came on there and said, "Do you all know me?" Lana Richie was sitting there looking like, no. All the judges were like sitting there looking at her real crazy. And then she was like, oh, this is my niece. She's very talented. So then the girl went to the piano to start playing the music and singing. Why Brittany went over there singing with the girl? Like, she has just ruined all of her chances if she had a chance to be on American Idol. The girl sat at the piano and started playing, and Brittany broke. The girl was singing, like she was just singing, and Brittany was standing there, and it was like she just couldn't take it because Brittany is an attention-seeking guard tool, right? So she just cannot handle herself. Child, I was looking at her so crazy. Lana Richard was like, "No, I don't know you, girl. I don't know. She could have been drinking. She know that he was speaking to Lana. I don't know. Thank you, Antonio." Love you. Girl, it was so crazy. Do you know who I am? Do you know me? It was like crickets. Poor Brittany, but I really hated to see her mess up that girl's chances over there. That was horrible. That was really horrible. I hated to see that. But that was Brittany. Let me see if I got some more housewives, honey. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Hold on. Let me check something out. Nope. I don't want to put that there yet. Let me see. Hold on. Y'all, we got. Do I have. Let me see. Real Housewives of Potomac. What's this? Oh. So, y'all, I went over to see what the ratings were. Why did it say. I don't. That's the wrong rating. Let me take this down. Let's say 25. I was trying to go there and see what the ratings were for the Real Housewives of Potomac. I could not find their ratings. TVDs doesn't even have them up. Do we know where can I go to find? Is it IDP? I need to go find those ratings for them because I really want to see what the ratings were with Karen on there. Exactly, Tammy. Lionel definitely should have said that. Do you know me? No, I don't want to do that. I just need to go see. Oh. Child, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I'll have to look that up. I'll look that up in a minute. But I don't know what they are. But let's talk about, baby, look. Let me make y'all holler real quick. Let's go on over here. Let me go on and pull this up. Ooh, child. So you know that the girls from DD4L are. Wait a minute, did I do that right? Oh, they got something else. So you know the girls from DD4L, they are doing this dance routine to Liberian Girl, right? So they doing a routine to Liberian Girl. So Clarissa Shields said, "Move over, DD4L. It's your girl Clarissa Shields. Watch this, y'all. Look at this. Look at Clarissa. Look at Clarissa, honey. I got to get y'all to this. Hold on. Of course I had to start the music over, but baby, we about to get into it. Look at Clarissa. Clarissa said, "Let me get it together, baby." She is getting it done. Clarissa said, "Who? DD4L? Who, honey?" I was like, Clarissa. No, ma'am. Y'all, what is wrong with Clarissa? Christian said, "I am tired of her." And then, y'all, did y'all see her today when she was she was talking to Pap, y'all. She had put some red lipstick on. And the ratings aren't published yet. I've even checked my chat GPT. Okay. Thank you, Nessa. She was grinning like she really did that. Baby, she was talking. Oh, let me see. She said, read the comments. Hold on. Let me get to the comments. Hold on. Where are the comments? Girl, they took the comments off. Girl, what are the comments? They don't have no comments on here. Child. And then like she had some red lipstick on, right? And Pap said something. She said, "You like my red lipstick?" No, he said something. She said, "Since when you like red lipstick? Since when you like that?" And I was like, "What is wrong with her, girl? Are you okay?" Let me get Clarissa down from here, child, because she is a mess. Hold on, let me go on over here and stop this. I'm sorry. Let me go on over here and stop this, child. Let me see what's over here. Why are we over here? So Lil Jon's son, we had. This is so sad. I have him up here, child. This is sad. What is going on with these people missing? We're gonna talk about Savannah mom in a minute. I'm not laughing at this. Girl, Clarissa have me spent. I need to go read the comments. He is 27. He is 27 years old. Hold on, let me make sure. I think that's what I said earlier. Hold on. And they're saying that he was last seen at home yesterday. And hold on, let me get down to it. He was last seen at home yesterday. Hold on, Lord have mercy, I forgot to get my glasses. So on Tuesday, February the 3rd, the Milton Police Department issued a missing person alert for Nathan Smith, also known as DJ Young Slade. According to Rough Draft Atlanta, the 27-year-old was last seen at his home on Baldwin Drive in Milton yesterday morning around 6 a.m. They say that Smith ran out of his house and has been missing since. This is what the police statement said. And they also said Smith left on foot and does not possess a phone. He may be disoriented and in need of assistance. Family and friends are concerned for his safety. They say he's 5'9", he's 150 pounds, short black hair. He has a tattoo of lips on his right collarbone. Authorities were spotted looking in Mayfield Lake, which is located next to Baldwin Drive. However, it's not clear if their search was related to his case. Young Slade has been following his father's footsteps to become an artist. In an interview with the Big Facts podcast in 2025, he said he credits his dad for helping him develop his artistry and encouraging him to keep going. He was like, it's trippy because Lil Jon is Lil Jon to everybody, and he's just dad to me. Oh, this is so sad. And I need them to find this baby. This is just way too much. Yes, he's a DJ. DJ Young Slade. DJ Young Slade. Oh, this is just too much. Hold on. Let me see. Let me add this to the stage. Oh, let me take this down. I got to take this down. Let me see what they're saying on here. Mental health is no joke. For all those asking why, they're probably using the most recent photos to locate him. Oh, so this is the most recent photo of him, missing person. This is the most recent photo. Nathan Smith, 27. Yeah, I hope they find this baby. I hope they find this child. You know, Lil Jon is about to lose his mind. My God, today. This is too much. It's too much. And then, hold on. Let me get to this. Oh, here we go. And then, child, this right here. I'm praying for him. I'm praying for Savannah. They're saying Savannah Guthrie's brother-in-law may be a prime suspect in Nancy Guthrie's kidnapping. Let me go to TMZ. Let me go over TMZ and see what they're talking about. I meant to have this pulled up. My bad. So, what is the brother-in-law doing? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Nancy Guthrie, cops did not report. Okay, here we go. We got an update. This is fantastic. Wait a minute. They're saying the cops did not report brother-in-law could be a suspect. So that's good to know. Because that was crazy. Here we go. 6:55 p.m. I'm sorry, 6:55 a.m. No suspects have been identified in the ongoing investigation into the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. The Pima County Sheriff's Department said Wednesday morning. The department tells TMZ, we have not identified a suspect or person of interest in this case. Detectives continue to speak with anyone who may have had contact with Mrs. Guthrie. We're also awaiting additional forensic results. They add, we are not confirming the car being seized. We are unsure where that report is getting that information, where that report is getting that information. There's a potentially stunning twist in the kidnapping of Today anchor Savannah's mother, and Ashley Banfield report claiming her son-in-law might be a suspect, but they have ruled that out. And I saw the day that her brother had showed up at the house. So I'm glad they ruled the brother-in-law out, because like, what in the world is really going on? That's what I'm saying, Nubian. What is wrong with people? Now, like, if you have a garage, you need to get in your car, have it locked, windows up before you crank it up, and then let your garage up. And then when you come in, you don't need to get out of your car until your garage is down. And if you don't have a garage, you definitely need to be paying attention when you driving up and walking around and walking in, and you about need to have some in your hands for when you get ready to go into the house. I hope they find them too, girl. I hope they find Savannah's mother and LaJohn's son, because this is just too much. This is too much. And people saying that, I saw something that said that she was chosen. She had been chosen. I said, what do you mean chosen? I have a camera too, girl. I could get all over the place. It's just too much. I just can't. I cannot take it. Honey, let me see. We got something else to talk about. Hold on. We got something else to talk about right here. All right. Hold on. No, I don't want to add this to stage. Hold on. Let me take this. I'm going to stop sharing, and then I'm going to have to start back sharing. Let me see. I want to get into this, though. Let me take this down. So, God, please just watch over these people. That woman needs her medication. They said she got a heart situation. This is just too much. So, y'all just be careful. This is so scary. Yes. You know that woman is scared, girl. You'll be scared, but 84 in Arizona, that is crazy. Girl, not all women should be armed. Don't, please, child. Yeah, look, I'm with you, brown sugar babe. Some pepper spray or a little stun gun, just a little something to get them up off you. Just get them up off you so you can get away. Because it's too much. You gotta have it. She said, the way I'm on my third strike of running into this garage, I certainly would run and intrude it down very quickly. Not your third strike. Oh, Charlene said all the cameras were busted out. Well, then there you go. That's a problem. That is a problem. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sam. Okay, y'all. Let's go here, honey. Let me take this down. Let me take the little John down. Let me take Clarissa down with her crazy self. Y'all, look at this. Let me take this coming down. Let me go over here and share this over here on Facebook. Child. So look at this, y'all. So Glorilla's sister, she said, we got the same mom and the same dad. She said, I really go live and expose y'all favorite rapper. She said, there's 10 siblings. She said, y'all think she this upright person when she really ain't fool with since she got on it, and I'm constantly getting acknowledgement for being her sister, and she ain't fool with us at all. Glorilla Woods, call my bluff. It's been 4 years. Why the media haven't seen your siblings? And don't say because you protecting us because we still in Memphis. It's because you talk about, hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and see what the rest she said. Hold on. Let me go over here and see what the rest she said, baby. I'm sorry, my bad. Because you talk about our struggles and you don't care. Let's clock it. Child, that is crazy. Then she said, now Glorilla's sister, this lady right, let me get this one up, because this woman had a lot to say right here. Hold on, let me go over here and get this one up. Baby, she had a lot to say. Here we go. She said, sometimes it really be your own people. Now, Glorilla's sister, Scarface Woods, is airing it out, claiming the parents still struggling, bills still due, and that the mama allegedly got blocked. And listen, this is family business, no doubt, but this is also the ugly side of success people don't like to talk about. When one person makes it, everybody suddenly feels like they were supposed to be included in the blessing. Nobody counts the nights, the no's, the grind, the hustle, the muscle it took to get from Memphis to millions. Sibling rivalry plus money plus fame is a dangerous cocktail. Add jealousy and entitlement and unsolved hurt. Success don't come with a group contract. Sometimes it comes with boundaries. Sometimes it comes with boundaries. Child, this girl said that the daddy had borrowed $100 from the mama the other day. But then on the neighborhood talk, under their post that they had, when you slide over, they have a slide where Glorilla had given her father a car for his 29th retire. He retired at 29 years or something like that. Let me pause this because this is my part. Y'all got Jackie Brown on. That's my favorite. But you know, it's crazy. Let me see what you say. Oh, let me see. But Glorilla threw her father a big. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I saw that. It was in the slide over there. That's what I was talking about. She threw him a party. She told him, "I got something for you." They went outside. He had a car. She had girl. It's on there. It's on the neighborhood talk. She said she didn't sleep in a real bed until an older age. But for real, why do this as a big sister? I know. And okay, let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this question. Hold on, let me ask you this because I want to know what you think. So, what do you think about this? Our parents are not straight. Our dad just borrowed $100 from our mom. Y'all think y'all know stuff, but don't. I had to give my mom $1,800 on a $2,400 rent because y'all favorite rapper blocked her, and I'm tired of being quiet. I'm really go live and expose your favorite rapper. So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all? I mean, I feel like this. Now I'm saying if it was me and I just came all the way up, like if I go and I get a lottery ticket and I win that $382 million, after they take all the taxes out, and I come home and lay down and try to deal with the weight and the gravity of the fact that I ain't got to do nothing but whatever I want to do. We going live every day for the rest of my life. After I come home and realize that. But if you know, I'm going to help my family out, some solid friends, of course. But if you have a situation that's not good, let me put these things up here. But if you're in a situation that's not good, do you feel the need to do? I mean, you want to help your mom and daddy out, but if your mom and daddy is grimy, do you help your mom and daddy out? And that's what I'm saying, American Born. Like people feel like they see. People feel like just because they see you on TV, you on shows, it's not like she the Beyonce of this whole thing. It's not like she's a Cardi B or a Lotto, or she's that kind of rapper or whatever. Even Megan, I don't even think Megan is like that. But I'm just saying the girl is just making it. And then Lord have mercy, she signed, who she signed to, so they got to take their cut. You don't know what that girl got to deal with. And Glow don't have no music out. Glow not doing no shows right now, so Glow might not really have nothing coming in. Oh, they say her management is robbing her blind. That's what I'm saying. You know who she signed to. If I would claim it in the form of a trust and wear a mask not to be identified. I know that's right. She didn't have 10 kids. Her parents did. Exactly. She didn't have 10 kids. Her parents did. And nothing is wrong with you paying the house off, buying your mama a car, and buying your daddy a car, paying your sister and brothers a couple of bills here and there. But you still got to look out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? This what I'm talking about right here. Depending on her deal, there's no telling what kind of income she actually has coming in. And if she has 10 Negroes expecting her to get all of them out of the mud, girl, that's a lot. And then what you doing? What you? I mean, like I have my mom and daddy straight, but I ain't saying I'm gonna just be around here just helping you out. You got to be doing something too, and then you got to understand if she's not doing something, why is she not doing something? She said paying $2,400 for rent must have been signed, not thinking that you would be cut off. What did she do to get cut off? Exactly. Like, what kind of life did you have? Like, girl, if you ain't never had your own bed and it's 10 of y'all, excuse me, but I gotta lay down for a minute. Like, I'll be back. But that's wild, though. That's wild that she's dealing with that. Let me see. Somebody sent me something. Hold on. Oh, Candace. Jesus Christ. Candace. Oh, yeah. Hold on, child. Let's look at this. Hold on. Let's go over here to oh, I don't want to do that. Let's go over here to where am I? The Jasmine brand. Let me take Glorilla down. I think Glow is doing whatever she needs to do, and I think that's really messed up as your sister to go and talk about you like that, regardless of whatever you got going on. Exactly. She could be not telling the truth. She could be lying. Okay. Hold on. Let's go over here to Jasmine Brand. Hold on, y'all. Let's go to the Jasmine Brand. I want y'all to see this because, oh, here we go. Child. Wait a minute. Where is it? Why can't I never see this? I don't never see it when I go over here to the Jasmine Brand. Hold on. It's about well shit, I guess I'm gonna have to go in my let me go over here in my messages, child. What's going on? Hold on, y'all. Let me get this straightened out. Okay. What is happening right here? Okay, let's look at this. I don't know, why is it not up here? Hold on. Let me stop sharing and then let me share it again. Child, look at this. So, did y'all know this? The Brett explains why she turned down a peach on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Admits she's scared of the drama. So rapper Debrat is making it clear she has no plans to step into the drama-filled world of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She said it kind of has been a little conversation. Debrat 51 told us Weekly, US Weekly, while promoting her new book with her wife Jessica, The Way Love Goes, a guide to building a beautiful and everlasting relationship. She said, I'm scared there's going to be conflict. They're going to throw something at you to make you want to be mad. She added, I just didn't want to be that person because I feel like they know my temper is pretty short and they're definitely going to try me. Well, we don't want anybody to try her. What? They've been asked several times? Hold on. Let me see what let me go back. And then she says, um, Harris Dupart also cited the Brat's past, saying, my wife is a convicted felon. She doesn't necessarily want to do what's considered ensemble cast. While passing on our HOA, the couple remains open to revisiting reality TV after previously starred in Brat Loves Judy. I don't want to see Brat on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, why? That would not, I don't think that would be such a good idea. Do you think that would be a good idea? I like the Brat. She would not be a good fit. And I don't know why people like she's not a good fit for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Is she beautiful? Is she in Atlanta? Is she does she have status? Yeah, to all of those questions. But that doesn't mean she needs to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta either. Why is this going on like this? That is too much. Don't ever do it. I love them too, but that don't mean that that's where they need to go, child. Mm-mm. Let me see what else. I was like, what? Not the bread. Not the bread. Hold on. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that just yet. Hold on. Let me get these other things up because there's some other stuff I want to talk about before we get off of here, honey. Let me see. Hold on. Child Nene. Yeah, Nene is an Instagram model. Speaking of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Nene has become an Instagram model. Honey, ever since they opened that little crack and they drove their behinds down there to the Atlanta on this girls trip, and Nene was in the blogs and she was in her glory, Nene is feeling herself. And she has become an Instagram model. Nene posts every day. She keeping Freddie O in business, but she looks great. She looks absolutely, absolutely fabulous. But not Brett. Not Brett. No, not Brett. Not Brett. Yeah, since we're talking about these housewives, hold on. We're gonna get into Drew. We got to get into Drew. Let me get this down. Let me get the Brett down. No, I don't want to take it to the stage. I want to stop sharing. Hold on. Let me get Drew up here. So Drew, oh, let me find the Chronicles lady. My bad. Hold on. I meant to have this up here. Child, Drew is really gonna make out like a fat rat. RCHR. Honey, she is gonna make out wonderfully. Do you understand me? So we're gonna listen. So we're gonna say. Okay, y'all. We're gonna get in here. We're gonna get in here and listen to this. Hold on. Let's listen. Just walk through.
With some major wins as this chapter closes. We're going to get into this story and so much more, but before we do, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so
Y'all,
you
listen
don't
to
miss
this,
out
honey.
on any news regarding this story and so much more. Now let's get back into it. Now, in March 2023, Drew Sidora decided she could not take it
I
anymore
know I'm here
and
for
she
Nene.
filed a complaint for divorce. Now, the tone of that filing matters. She did not file quietly or vaguely. In the complaint, Drew alleges repeated uncondoned adultery, describing Ralph as a serial adulterer, and also alleged cruel treatment, including emotional distress, financial control, and a physical altercation that left her feeling unsafe. According to the complaints,
So they're saying that Drew did it just right. You know, she said he was a serial cheater. He talked about putting his hands on her and all that, and he moving money. So the way she did it, they're saying that she did it the right way, right? Let's keep going.
such cruel treatment has actually persisted for the past couple of years
I know,
of the
girl.
party's marriage,
Right.
but has accelerated and gotten progressively worse during the month of February 2023. First responded, meaning Ralph, who is an authorized signer on petitioner Drew Sidora's business bank account, withdrew a large sum of money from petitioner's account during the week of February 13th through the 17th, 2023. Then, on or about February 20th, 2023, respondent became physically aggressive with the petitioner to the point that the petitioner considered filing an application for a temporary protective order and flying with her three minor children to Chicago, Illinois, so that petitioner and the minor children could feel safe. So we have adultery, the reallocation of funds, and physical abuse, just to name a few. Petitioner shows the court that the respondent grabbed her cell phone out of her hand on or about February 20th, 2023, causing petitioner to fall to the floor. Respondent literally peeled the phone out of petitioner's hand aggressively. When petitioner begged for respondent to give petitioner her cell phone back, he screamed at petitioner, stating that he pays the cell phone bill, so the phone belongs to him. Petitioner called 911, but the police never showed up. On Tuesday, February 21st, 2020.
Child, so this what she talking about. He done knocked her down, allegedly, and tried to get her phone and talking about, you gonna have to give me the phone because I paid the bill. And then Drew had to go buy her a new phone. She had to go buy her a phone. Exactly, Krisha. Exactly. Oh, child. And what you say? And if it ain't me, girl, she bringing back Fredericks all day, every day. Girl, yes, Martell Holt number 2. He is a mess. But girl, let's keep going, child. Let's keep going. Because they talk about all the women. Like he had a harem of women. Let's keep going.
3. Petitioner had to obtain a new cell phone for herself. But it doesn't stop there. She then speaks about his paramours, aka his harem of whores. And get this, respondent has allowed his multiple the fact that respondent is engaging in sexual relationships with each of them. One such paramour even had the unmitigated gall and audacity to screenshot and send her sexting messages directly to petitioner's estranged husband, and sent the messages to petitioner on or about February 27th, 2023. This particular brazen paramour even sent text messages to petitioner, letting petitioner know that she had the address to the party's marital home. When petitioner confronted the respondent about the text messages, respondent insisted that the parties attend a marriage counseling session on February 28, 2023, in which respondent professed his love for petitioner and declared in the presence of the marriage counselor that he wanted to work on the party.
And he is lying. He is lying. You got women around here sending me messages and letting me know that you know where I live and where my husband lives. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? That is insane. Hold on. Let's keep going. Shout out to Chronicle Speaks. I got this from her. She is doing a great job.
Party's marriage.
People say that Ralph gaslights me, but I don't know if that's necessarily true. Gaslighting, Lord. Definition. Will manipulate someone by psychological means into questioning their own sanity. Oh my God.
So Drew alleges that even after earlier issues, Ralph insisted they attend another marriage counseling session. This was on February 27th, 2023. During that session, he asked her to give the relationship more time and suggested that if reconciliation failed, they would work with the counselor to mediate an uncontested divorce for the sake of their children. Drew says that they agreed that morning to pursue a peaceful, uncontested divorce if they moved forward, and Ralph allegedly told her to give him a heads up before filing and promised she could file first. However, Drew later claimed that she discovered those counseling sessions were a setup, alleging that Ralph filed his own divorce complaint the same day with damaging allegations in an attempt to strike first in court. Because Drew's uncontested filing was submitted first, the court ruled that the divorce would proceed under her case.
So when all of that was going on, right, and it said Drew was over here, she got in her car, she driving 90 to nothing. He over here in his car, he driving 100 to nothing, trying to get to the courthouse to file first. This fool done told her, I know, we go to counseling. If it doesn't work out, you can file first. And lying. Called it a set up. And he went over there trying to file first. That's why they were running back and forth trying to file. Oh, child. Look, who's that? Who's that said divorce is hard? Divorce is hard, baby. But when you got somebody like Ralph and Martell Holt, like, it's a lot of women in prison behind stuff like that. It ain't, you know, that they ain't never done anything in their life. But snapped is a real thing. These are the type of men that will make you snap. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let's finish up. We don't have that much to go. Let's go.
case. So Ralph responded to her filing with answers and counterclaims, and in that filing, he requested primary custody of the children, alleged that Drew violated court orders. He requested attorney fees paid and later positioned himself as entitled to financial relief. This is where the case stopped being about separation and became more about control, money, and a narrative. Now, one of the most telling moments in this case comes years later when Ralph's side attempted to subpoena the Georgia Department of Labor. The subpoena sought records related to Drew's alleged employment of benefit history, including bank information and payment records. The Georgia Department of Labor said absolutely not. In two separate filings, the department moved to quash the subpoena, stating that the information requested is legally confidential. It cannot be released without a specific court order or authorization, and producing it could violate Georgia law and expose staff to criminal penalties. That's important because it shows the court was not entertaining fishing expeditions into Drew's finances without proper legal grounding. One of the biggest turning points in this divorce is alimony. And we know another Real Housewives of Atlanta star's husband is trying to get the same. It was a scheme that Todd set up to come to you with the bullshit. Ralph argued that because Drew's income increased during her time on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, he was entitled to spousal support. The judge did not agree. Based on the filings and rulings, the court determined that Ralph earns enough money to support himself, and his request for alimony was ultimately denied. That matters because alimony cases involving reality TV income can get very complicated, and courts don't automatically side with the spouse who claims that they were along for the ride. Now, on to the house and the nesting situation. So, another major issue was the marital home. For a period of time, the two were still living in the same house, just on separate floors. Well, Ralph was actually in the basement.
What's up, y'all? This is another episode of Ralph in the Basement.
Oh my God.
Something Drew has described as emotionally exhausting. The judge ordered the home be sold with the proceeds split between the both of them. That ruling effectively ends the bizarre nesting arrangement and forces a clean financial break. No more shared spaces, no more blurred boundaries. Now, with finances settled, custody decided, and major disputes resolved, the court has circled back to April 2026 as the date to officially finalize the divorce. And as RHOA season 17 approaches, Drew is entering the next chapter legally free, financially protected, and no longer tied to a case that she once described as a nightmare for both her and her family.
Child, look, ain't no way. I don't know. Somebody asked, what does he do? I don't know what he does. I have no idea what he does. But this right here is way too much. You want spousal support, you want child support, and I know him living downstairs is way too much. You know how stressful that got to be? And then the whole situation, and I said it. I said he did that on purpose. When he posted that video of him upstairs cooking steak in the kitchen, Drew talking about, I didn't even have makeup. I wasn't even ready. I thought that was just, we was just a personal thing. So he just not downstairs. He coming upstairs when he wants to, and he made Drew look crazy. And I was like, Drew, you need to get it. Like, he is not in it for you. He's not in it to be good. He's not trying to make it work. He's trying to make you look crazy so he can take whatever he can take. This is insane. And I hope we do not see him this season on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Because why? And then he got the nerve to be on a plane going somewhere with Martell Holt in Colombia celebrating a birthday. And then, like, we didn't talk about that. We talked about what's going on over there in Colombia. Stay on over there and keep whatever you got over there when you get it. Don't bring it back over here to me, because that is a mess. Child, he is horrible. Just horrible. Ralph is demonstrating what he referred to as, yep, he is a petty man. He is horrible. And it ain't nothing worse than a petty man. And as petty grown man that continues to be petty, like that's so, that's a pet peeve. Full of prostitutes, full of women of the evening. Absolutely full of them. Get over there. Girl, he'll be looking super crazy. Get over there and won't be getting back. Won't be able to get back. I know that's right. Girl, he done knocked the girl down to the ground, Tiffany, according to the documents. And grabbed the phone out of her hand, talking about he pays the bill. And then it said that she had to go a couple of days later and go get her a phone. Because he wouldn't give it back. Like, that is too much. And he didn't marry this girl. I think they got married. I think they met, got married, got pregnant all in like 8 months. Because I don't know what he does. They say it's some computer stuff. I don't know. BAN of the Alpha chapter. You got that right. Alpha Nu. Trifling. Yes, honey. Tia, when you hear that night we ran that down with them BANs, that girl, we had chapters. We had Simon is the international chapter president. We got Offset in there. We done added people to the BAN society, honey. And him and Martell are the dean of pledges, honey. I know that's right. Banish the BAN, honey. You got to go. But you just think about a man that was a good live. That was a real good live. You just think about a man who is downstairs and he has all of this vitriol for you. And you just upstairs don't know if he's coming upstairs to either try some mess. You don't know what he's going to say to the kid. You got a woman sending me text, letting me know that she know about my house. Child, that is crazy. Thank you, Melissa. I was like, this is insane. Yeah, I mean, that would have me so on edge. My nervous system would be shot because you don't know what he's going to do. And I know how that is. Y'all, let me say this, real talk. This is about me. I'm going to tell you, yesterday, or the day before yesterday, it was yesterday because we went out to eat. Yesterday, I was leaving Dallas and I was pulling up to the light to get on 30 or 35, whatever I was trying to do. There was a constable car to the left of me. Yesterday was the first day that I just didn't get uneasy. When I was going through my divorce, me and the constables were damn near on first name basis. Like, it was just crazy. Yeah, I would be at work. I'm getting out of the car at home. I'm just, anytime I could be in the courthouse waiting to go see the judge, and here comes somebody serving me. I know that girl was on edge, and we weren't together. We weren't even living together. So you got somebody living downstairs, and you don't even know what their mindset is. Child, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Snapped is a real thing. You will fool around here and lose your life behind a man if you're not careful. You cannot let these men drive you crazy. I done told y'all what I learned what to do on us. Not on us. Girl, I would not be able to sleep at night either. I would not be able to sleep at night. Girl, the way I would have a chair under my doorknob and my kids in the room with me. Cause we saw it on the show. He done had an argument with her at the table. Then he done got up and went to the airport and went to Tampa. She didn't even know where her husband was. And now he got cameras in the house. He watching everything she does while he in Tampa doing God knows what. That is crazy. Do you know how mental, just the mental strain of all that is? Yes. They were the first season, because Drew's first season, she didn't really film with the girls. She didn't film with all the girls because it was during COVID, because they had a counseling session outside. They was wearing those little shields on their face. And she had a couple of scenes, like a gathering with the girls, but it wasn't a lot. In the beginning of Drew's season on The Housewives, it was always her and him. They were sitting at the table. They done got into it, and Ralph done left and got on a plane and went to Tampa. She didn't even know where he was, but he looking at them on the camera. Now, Drew is not, I ain't got no problem with Drew. Drew gets on my nerves because I feel like she don't have no storyline sometimes. But as a woman, my heart goes out to her because I don't know how she slept in that house with that man downstairs. I don't know how she did it. Girl, ooh, child, some women just stronger than others. You be thinking you strong, but it'd be somebody like Drew to let you know you're not as strong as you thought because she's strong to me. Because ain't no way I couldn't have done that. I couldn't have done it. Because see, in my mind, I'm just out of here. I want to be done. I'm out. I'm leaving. But she didn't want that. Maybe that's something I should have looked into, but I ain't had time for it. He gaslight that girl every day. He'd have sat there and lied to her, talking about just let me know when you want to file, and I'll let you file first. And then she finds out he done filed. Now they over there making mad dashes to the courthouse. Do you know how hard it is to make a mad dash in Atlanta streets? That is crazy. And she filmed on a TV show. Oh, that night, y'all, that night that he had set that dinner up for her, that candlelit dinner, and they was like on a rooftop or something. That whole tussle, that whole fight, he made that up. I felt so bad for Drew. I was like, the girl didn't even do anything. Girl, Hope. Girl, look, Hope. Girl, we had to get together and have some money put together for us together, you and me. Because somebody going to have to use it. I'm going to have to get you out or you going to have to get me out. Because I'm not set up like that either. My mental is not set up like that. Because I don't even know. Like, I'm the type of, I don't know if you like this. Like, I'm not a mad person. Hey, D, where you been, girl? I'm not even, like, I don't get mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a spiteful person. I don't get mad. I stay in my lane. I don't worry about other people. I don't do, so I don't do people wrong because there's no sense of it. Because that takes a lot of energy. I don't have that kind of time. So when I get mad, it's scary for me because I don't even know what's going on. Like, what is happening? Because I'm trying to figure out where did it start. So I'll be sitting here like, what happened? Like, what triggered me? Like, what happened? And then I'm trying to fix it. And then as I'm trying to fix it, it's not working out. Then I'm like, okay, I'm on 10 now. Let's go. Yes. I'm with you, Hope. I'm with you, honey. I am not set up like that. And I just prefer to stay in this. I prefer to stay just like this. I come on here and talk to y'all. I get off of here. I watch a little TV. I got some clothes in the washing machine. I got some clothes over here on the couch. I got to fold up when we get off this live. I got shit to do. You understand what I'm saying? I mind my business. I call my mama. I don't have time for stuff like that. But you right here just making me mad for no reason? Yes, exactly, Daphne. Exactly. And a blackout will get you behind bars. So I try to just stay in my lane. And I told y'all this so many times. I peep stuff out. I listen to what people say. And once I peep you out, I don't fuck with you no more. I'm done. I'm out. You ain't got to worry about me. I know how to remove myself from a situation. You ain't got to worry about me. Hey, Clarissa, I'm good. I just can't do it. Yeah, let me go put these clothes in the dryer. Let me go fold these up. Let me watch TV and let me keep it moving. Because I can honestly say I don't have BS in my life at all. I don't have no BS around me, period. I have really curated a life that is just drama free. I have no drama. I am the drama though. I can make the drama. So therefore I have no drama. Girl, Oh, good. I'm glad, D. I'm glad you got some rest. That's good. Yeah, honey, stay right on here in this lane. Cause me and Hope gonna have to get us a little fun together. Cause I may have to get her. She may have to come get me. Cause that's just how it goes sometimes. That's right. That's right, Hope. You will not encourage me to mess up my life. Let's keep going. I literally do have peace, and that is, you know, like I guess when you talk about it, like in this moment right here, when I'm really thinking about it, like, you know what it is, I don't have any drama in my life. I don't have drama filled people around me. Like even y'all in this, I don't feel like y'all drama filled people. Like we had, you know, like it's people be in the comments. Like some lady came on my comments the other day talking about, stop calling Giselle revolving door. Girl, stop telling people what to do. That is insane. You have to, you really think about, you know, like you go through your day to day, you go to work and all that kind of stuff, but you think about what you got going on in your life and you had to remove that stuff. That is insane to me. I mean, I don't know how. All I'm gonna say is drama is not drama, but Drew is a better woman than me, honey, because I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Oh, I don't know what the origin. Let me look it up. Hold on. Let me find out. I'm talking about Millie Chun. Millie Chun is my name in like what they call girls in Japan mixed together. So it's Asian. Yes, it is Asian. Millie Chun is. Now Millicent, I don't know. But Millie Chun definitely is Asian. Yes. Call it like you see it. That's right, Evelyn. That's No, honey. No, honey. You cannot disturb my peace. That is not gonna happen. Like this phone get to ringing, and I look at it and I be like, ooh, I know it's probably I can't even do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And then, you know, we have so much drama. Girl, they have it, and honey, oh, y'all, let me tell y'all what I watched. She said the way they have so much drama. They have so much drama. So I think that's why I really like it. Hold on, what's that? That's why I really don't have a problem watching the shows, because I don't have anything like that going on in my life. I was like, gosh, I would be really boring. Like, I don't think I could be on a reality TV show. It would be just like, Lord have mercy, child. I can't watch Millie Chun on TV. Yes, absolutely. That's where it came from. My daughter was born there. Peace is priceless. And to the rear. Girl, yeah, that is too much for me. Yeah, look what Nessa said. She said, I know this sounds terrible. I don't answer my phone half the time because I am that zen. And nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. And I had to check myself too, because I have my best friend. She tells me the truth all the time. And I have other friends that I call, and I had to, like, you know what? Let me stop calling them talking about what's going on with me, because when they call me talking about what's going on with them, I listen to them also. But sometimes it be me a little bit more, and I'd be like, you know what? Let me stop, because these people have all kind of stuff going on. I'm gonna deal. Let me go talk to the Lord and let Him handle it, and then we're gonna keep it moving. What'd you say? I'm out dissolved in the chat. She said every time I mention Giselle, I'm out dissolved in the chat. Yeah, I need this Giselle dissolved immediately. Yeah, That's why they made soap operas. Very good. That is correct. Okay, y'all. Let me take Nene down. Let me take Drew down. We didn't talk about Drew. Y'all, let's get into something else. Let's get into this. Let's get into some drama. Let's talk about some drama. Y'all ready for this? Because okay, we gonna leave the drama for TV, but Hope, I don't think you're ready for this. I want to know how you feel about this, Hope. I really want Hope to talk to me about this. Look at this, child. So this woman right here has gotten kicked out of her friend group. Let me go find this thing so I can read it. She has gotten kicked out of her friend group, child, because she's wearing Shein clothes and having a 2019 Mercedes. Her friend said, you don't fit in. Look at this. Let me read it. This is what the girl said. This is what's in the blue right here. She said, I had a time last night at the club. Nobody can ever make me hate Shein. So her little outfit right here is a little Shein outfit. Ain't nothing. Girl, she got on a cat suit. Okay? She got on a cat suit and a 2019 Mercedes that she paying for. She ain't asked nobody to pay these bills. Now, this is what's going on right here. not gonna lie, Sarah, you cool and all, but you don't fit in my friend group. Every time we go out, you rocking a Shein fit and a cheap purse when you make just as much money as us, so you can afford a real designer like us. We all talked about how you make us look bad when we go out because Shein just gives dusty. You know, all we wear is designer, and your Benz is 2019. All of us in 24s and up. You live in an apartment. We have a house. We all rich, and compared to us, it's like your cousin. It's like you're the cousin we have to take with us. If not, our mom gonna whoop us. Girl, what? What? And I would love to see what them friends look like, because if she looked like this in a Shein outfit, they got a problem with it. Cause I can't wear it. That is insane. You worried about the money I make? Maybe I keep the money I make because I'm driving a 2019 and my outfit costs $22 and not $2,200. You are crazy. I wouldn't fit in with them either, honey. Exactly. Yeah, she's too old to care. I'm with you, Hope. She's too old to care, but I get why she put it out. Girl, that is insane. I was like, girl, I got a dress I got from Shein. I wore to a New Year's party. Now, granted, it was a little confusing. I just had to put it on and figure it out with the arms and where all this went to. But I was cute for $17. They were never her friends. Exactly. Thank you for kicking me out of this. I do not need to be with y'all. Y'all, that is crazy that people really think like that. That is certifiably insane that people really think like that. Child, now look, let's get on to this right here. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all get all that out. We about to get on to something from JCPenney. I'm about to make you holler with this because this is crazy. Let me go find it while y'all finishing up y'all post. Hold on, let me find it. JCPenney's. Where is it? Okay. Y'all, look at this. JCPenney's will try. Oh, wait a minute. Who is it from? Let me find it. This is from the Freebie Guy on Instagram. And I like the Freebie Guy. I make a lot of posts from his page on my stories because that's where I get all the things are closing or all the foods that are on sale or celebrating or something like that. So JCPenney's will trade jewelry from your ex for a free diamond on Valentine's Day. So what you have to do, dig up that dusty piece of jewelry from an ex and bring it on into an exchange location near you on Valentine's Day from 1 to 3. Exchange it for a new piece, better suited for your new chapter. We're thinking this is free lab-grown diamond necklace, might do while they last, of course. Closure looks good on you. Your ex-jeweler will be donated. Your ex-jeweler will be donated to Good 360 and give a second chance at love. So you can take your old jewelry into JCPenney's. Okay? Dig up the dusty piece of jewelry from an ex, bring it to an exchange location near you on Valentine's Day from 1 to 3. Exchange it for a new piece, better suited for your new chapter while thinking this free lab-grown diamond necklace might do. Closure looks good on you. Your ex's jewelry will be donated to Good 360 and given a second chance at love. Did y'all know that? That's what I said. I was like, I hope this is real. Yeah, honey, I'm with you. I'm with you, Seeds. I don't know if you get no stud earring. They said a necklace. Lab-grown diamond. Child, I think you should call your local JCPenney's and you should see, because it's called the exchange. It says, dig up that dusty piece of jewelry from an ex and bring it to an exchange location near you. So you should call Penny's to see for Valentine's Day between 1 and 3 p.m. and see if that's something that they're doing. I know Tanya. Tanya said closure looks good on me, and so does Sheen. I know that's right. Tammy said she calling in the morning. Nessa said my circle's so small, I trip over my shadow. She said Kendra said she just take her jewelry from her ex to the pawn shop. Keisha said that's JC Penney barely making sales. That's probably what they trying to do, child. Make us try to figure out another way to do something. Let me see what else I got. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what else we got going on. But talked about that. Oh, we gotta talk about this. Okay. We got to talk about this, y'all. Child. So shout out to reality recap. Shout out to reality recap, Vanessa. So yesterday, Vanessa had made a post on her page on Instagram, and in her voice message, she said, Kiana, your information has made it to my DMs. And she was like, it says here that you have filed for bankruptcy, you know, and you said that you worked for your boyfriend and you made like $2,000 or whatever, right? So she said, basically, that's here nor there. But what Jassy was talking about, that you took Greg from his wife, you was working for Greg as an assistant. So Kiana made her post. Real Housewives of Potomac's Kiana Stewart speaks out after bankruptcy papers surface. Transparency matters more than pretending. I'm a real housewife because I have a real life. First of all, it's not all in that you're a real housewife. I think you got some work to do, man, because I don't consider Kiana a real housewife. She was a friend last season. I still feel like she's a friend. She don't have her housewife footing yet for me, right? But thank you, Hope. But this is what we worried about, honey. We worried about you taking Greg from his woman, so we trying to see if you a little coleslaw. We don't care about no bankruptcy, Kiana. What you should have done, and would have been more transparent, if you had spoke to the situation about Jassy. Now I know we waiting on the reunion. I know she gonna say something on the reunion, but I don't know if she gonna say too much. But girl, we don't care about no bankruptcy. Everybody filed bankruptcy. I've been thinking about doing it for myself. Nothing's wrong with that. We want to know about you allegedly taking Greg from his wife, and allegedly you just sitting over here talking about you done filed bankruptcy, talking about you work for this man as an assistant for $2,000, and the assistant job is Greg's job. We want to know if you're a piece of coleslaw, man. We don't care about no bankruptcy. Exactly. Gave her a picture frame. You had your mama, Angel, and Greg had a whole scene of nothing. This season of Potomac gave absolutely squat. If it wasn't for Angel and her mishaps, this would have been a very horrible season. And then Karen bringing up the rear. Other than that, this season would have been horrible. Because that scene with you, Greg, and your mama and Angel talking about you buying a ring, did he come out with a picture frame? And you'd have brought the damn frame to the reunion? Girl, we don't care none about this bankruptcy. The transparency is, did you take this man from his wife? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Child, she says she's so stupid. She don't even smart enough to understand it's better to have a piece of property free and clear. Child, oh, excuse me. Does Kiana feel like she can't get any better than Greg? Is that what it is? Because she is a absolutely beautiful girl. She seems to be extremely successful. Then she's on this show. I feel like she could just get somebody better than Greg. Greg is ran through. Husband, kids. You can't even get a ring from him. You got a picture frame. A picture frame. I'm going to tell y'all, in all of my gift receiving life, I don't think a man has ever, a boy or a man has ever given me a picture frame. You know how easy it was in high school to get rings? I remember one Christmas, I got 2 rings. You know when them pink ice rings was out? Baby, I had 2 of them for Christmas. 2. You know, boys bought rings when I was in high school, like that. I had got a promise ring. Child. I was scared to wear that. That was scary. The promise ring was scary. Promise to do what? Because I'm just like Tamara, baby. I ain't promised to nobody. So a promise ring right now in high school is just you just spending your money. You could just give me that. Cause not me. Girl, you remember them pink ice rings? Girl, Kiana, take the picture frame to JC Penney's, honey, for Valentine's Day between 1 and 5, honey. You might be able to get you a lab cut necklace. Not a mood ring. Baby, the pink ice rings was everything. I had a big heart one. And then it was a little one. It was a little heart one. Because I love hearts. Missy P, what's going on? Girl, you real late to the party. You know what I'm talking about, Nessa. Nessa ain't by myself. Girl, you could get a ring on Tuesday. You get a ring on Tuesday when I was in high school. Let somebody say that girl, let me say that somebody told me that they saw you somewhere and I make a phone call and I get to acting foolish on that phone. It's going to be a ring brought up. I remember I got a promise ring, child. I was so scared. I was like, I can't do this. Oh, or a tennis bracelet. Yes, I can't do this. I can't do no promise ring. Child, I was getting ready to go to college and I knew better than that. I was like, it's still at my mama's house. Angel, you missed a lot. You're going to have to do the replay, honey. I mean, a lot. Oh, girl, you done missed a lot. Girl, but Kiana, we don't care about you filing bankruptcy. And the transparency that we need to know is about this man that you done took from this woman. Where is the woman? Because Jesse didn't have no problem yelling that out on their preview. You took Greg from his wife? What? Girl, yes, Gigi, yes. Girl, I mean that. I mean that every day of my life. I am just like Tamara. I am not promised to nobody. So you better get in today what you need to get in because tomorrow is just a totally different day. Girl. Insane. And now you right here getting picture frames. Men giving picture frames in 2026, 2025, 2026. Deliver me from that, Jesus. Deliver me from that. Because it ain't no way. It ain't no way. I don't want no parts of that. And Kay talking about she a housewife. She living real life. Ma'am. No, ma'am. Oh, y'all, we got to talk about this. I forgot about this. We finished talking about Kay. Because we're going to get into the housewives on Sunday. Hey, Candy. Look what Mo said. Mo said Kay needs to look at Jesse and say, and did. Mo is my girl. I love Mo. Mo is crazy. Girl, where are you in the world, Mo? Because I am on my way, girl. I am on my way, child, because that is crazy. Mo said, and did. Girl, oh Lord have mercy. I'm weak beyond recognition. Who is giving picture frames? And then I had no picture in it. Allegedly, yes. Yeah, but we gotta talk about this. Let me see if this will we end it for the night. Let me make sure I don't have nothing else to talk about. And then I'm gonna check Instagram before we go just to make sure. Oh, I do want to say this about Aaron. Let me say this. Let me talk about this real quick. So Aaron Hall, I couldn't find anything on Aaron Hall, but I did Google it, and they say that he has not been found. Yes, Terry. Yes, ma'am. The big T. Hold on, let me see where is it? It says that Aaron Hall has not been found and remains unlocated regarding a 2023 federal lawsuit, civil extra assault lawsuit. Despite over a year of search efforts, legal teams are pursuing service by publication due to inability to locate him to serve court papers. So they saying he's still. This lady right here. I got this today. I talked about it in Let's Talk About It, and but the Googler said that he can't be found. Greg is a corny dude. Child, Greg is the kind of dude that I run over. Like, I run over dudes like Greg. Like, I just, dudes like Greg, they draw, like, you know how you draw a line in the sand and say, if you bad cross the line, I'm just going to cross that line every time. I'm going to take you as far as I can take you. I got to see how far you go. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to know the limit so I know how far I can go. And I know that's crazy. And I know it's kind of toxic, but that's my way. You know what I'm saying? I just need to know how far to go. So Greg, Greg give me a picture frame. I will make his life a living HE double hockey sticks. I will go crazy. That the ratings aren't out, Rosa. I've been looking for the ratings, and I knew it was gonna be good. What are ratings at, girl? Let me know. Not Ellen and her wife. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on Twitter. Where is it on Twitter? You can't just tell me that. I can't. You got to tell me where to go. You got to tell me. Talk to me. Let me know where to go, ma'am. I had to have specifics. Because if we're going to talk about it, I need to be able to go to it right now. I can't go on Twitter. If you can't tell me what to do, then you can't tell me what to do. There you go. There you go, Tammy. Shout out to what's her name? What's her name? Jill Scott. Shout out to Jill Scott. Shout out to Jill Scott, baby. If you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. And that should be for every woman. That should be a motto for all of us at every stage of our life. Ratings, bravo. All right, y'all. We're going to see what they're talking about. Oh, y'all, I watched Below Deck Down Under. Y'all, I got to do that review. You know, the Below Deck that the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City were on? I watched that yesterday. Y'all, that was so good. It was so good to see another side of that. You did get to see, like, when Bronwyn showed up on the boat. You got to see when Brittany brought out her unicorn. You got to see them talking, breaking glass. But you got to also see how the crew was going. I might watch that again. I said I was going to review it, and I want to, but it was good. Hold on, let me see. What's 0.37? Yeah, this is something else. Hold on. Okay. Y'all, so Karen's ratings for her episode was 0.763 million viewers. And they were 0.14, 18 to 49 in the demo. Season high. Season high. I knew it was going. Let me see another episode. Let me find another episode. Hold on. Salt Lake City. Hold on, y'all. Let me find another episode of Potomac. Okay. So episode 16 of Potomac, the last one, we got all the readings from all the girls, what they're doing. Like when they went off, they were at 0.498 million viewers and a 0.08 in the demo of 18 to 49. Oh, let me screenshot this because, baby, Karen, I knew Karen was going to bring them ratings up. I knew that was going to do it. I knew it. Child, that's something else. I guess 760,000. Yeah. 0.763 million viewers in a demo of 0.14, 18 to 49. They haven't hit a million all season. Well, we knew Cameron was gonna bring it. The man who stormed in the church. Yeah, I saw that. Well, I got it off of Twitter on Bravo Ratings. It's on Twitter on Bravo Ratings. They just posted 45 minutes ago. I talk about T.I., that new banger? Let them know. Girl, let me tell you, Rolanda, T.I. had me. Let me tell y'all this, and then we're going to go to, let me put this up here so I can talk about this, because this is the last thing I think we're going to talk about tonight. Hold on. Let me put this up here. We're going to talk about this. Let me tell y'all something. The way I be in my car acting like I'm in a movie when Let Them Know come on, like I'm on my way to go do something. I love that song. Yeah, she brought all those lives. Karen didn't. I think me and IJP was talking at dinner last night, and IJP said that after Karen had come home, she should have gone to rehab for 6 months, and I agree with her. Karen should have gone to rehab. But she's not done. She is not done. But we can talk about that a different day. Let me talk about this Sparkle stuff, child. So I know we talked about it a little bit. Pharrell never misses. Never, Tiffany. It's so good. Girl, did you see them Louis Vuitton choir robes they had on at the Grammy Awards when he was performing? I didn't even realize they had on Louis Vuitton choir robes. Girl, that song got me. Hope the way I be in my car riding like I'm in a movie, like I done just. It's like the ending of the movie for me. Like I done just did whatever I'm gonna do. Like I always feel like I'm an assassin or whatever. And I just be right off into the sunset, right through the check flag, right through the red light. Girl, it does it for me. It just does it for me. But let's talk about this. So Rashana was the girl, the Jane Doe, who was the one that was urinated on in that particular video. She said that R. Kelly had come to her and told her that the video was about to get out. And it was different variations of the video. She said she was so embarrassed, right? So this is what Sparkle is saying. Sparkle speaks out after her niece somewhat blamed her for R. Kelly assault. I stood up for her. Sparkle said, I am relieved that Rashana is finally free to speak her truth and begin her healing journey. In addition to justice, I've always wanted healing and peace for her. I do need to be clear about one thing. Any suggestion that I groomed, facilitated, or enabled harm to my niece is untrue and deeply painful, especially given my documented actions at the time and throughout. Now, I think Rashana feels like that because Rashana blames Sparkle for introducing her and her family to Robert. Now, I think her daddy worked for Robert some kind of way, and the family was excited because this girl, let me tell y'all what she was in. She was in the group For the Cause. Do y'all remember that? Look that up. For the Cause. Let me Google. Let me go to YouTube. Hold on. For the Cause. For THECA. For the Cause. Yeah, child, she in this thing called Stand By Me. She got a song called Stand By Me. She was in that group For the Cause. So they thought she was about to come up. So she said that when I was informed her parents were allowing Rashana to spend unchaperoned time with R. Kelly, I immediately contacted DCFS. When the tape surfaced and the state brought charges against him in 2008, I cooperated fully and testified under oath despite immense pressure not to do so. I did this because protecting my niece from ABUSC and telling the truth mattered more to me than money in my career. This is the beginning of Rashana's lengthy deprogramming journey. It is true that she is a survivor of years of ABUSC, still learning to process what happened to her and who is responsible. It is also true and well documented that I stood up for her to try and stop the damage being done to her and countless others. I wish her continued healing and peace as she continues to not only find her voice, but hopefully require accountability from those closest to her. This is horrible. This is horrible. Oh, let me see what y'all are saying. Let me go back up. Tanika said, my teen son looking at me like I'm crazy, 7 a.m. Yes, it don't even matter, girl, when you're talking about T.I. Her parents lied and said that it wasn't her. Karen is getting ready to give up Uncle Ben. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I saw the book. When I saw the book, I think it's going to be a good. Somebody said that, Kendra, somebody said they had read the book and it's really good. I can handle alcohol. It's the pills that were the problem. We'll get back to Karen in a minute. The girl's daddy was Rob's drummer. So he was working for R. Kelly. So the baby just ran. So she could out. That's tough. Does she blame her parents who took that money? Honey, nobody knows what this journey gonna be like. Roshana and her parents aren't to blame when they lied and said she wasn't in the video. Ooh. She said she feels better than letting he said he feels better with letting her go now. Oh Lord. Miss Erica, right? Who's Miss Erica? But she initiated it. I think she felt bad after she saw it and had gone too far though. But yeah, she should have taken some responsibility. Oh, you talking about Sparkle? They blackballed Sparkle for telling and getting on that stand. They said the mother was on drugs and the daddy worked for him. Ooh. Now this is it. The parents did not protect her. Yeah, we already talked about that, Angela. That was at the top. We talked about that and where she is on that. And we love the documentary. I think we watched it today. Some other people watched it today too. They were mad at Sparkle talking about it will hurt their money. That is crazy. What about your child? They all played a part. I wonder how the parents feel now that she's telling her truth and they lied. First, she said it wasn't her in the video. Now it is. I think she broke now. You know what? I'm going to say this. If you're 14 and you're getting urinated on by Robert Kelly, and she said she was groomed at a young age, I don't know what that's like. But I'm not going to say that what I wasn't there. I'm not going to say what she's not saying is true. I would have. My question was, why didn't you just come out when he was going through all this? Like, did you still feel like you didn't have a voice? Sparkle already had spoke up for you? I feel like she should have come out in 2008. I feel like she should have come out then. Okay. I don't know what the name of her book is. She said Sparkle told her to sit on Robert's lap and ask him for favors. And also she said she was patting his head. They definitely wanted money. But here's the thing. Whether she was, I could see saying that I wasn't on that tape. I definitely would have said I wasn't on the tape. Somebody urinate on me? Absolutely, I'm going to deny it. But then I don't know what that does to her mental. If she had only admitted that it was her in the video, so many other girls wouldn't have been. Yeah, that's true. Because it takes one voice. I mean, it's just so many variables. I just don't want to. I don't want to have a voice that says she's not telling the truth. I'm not going to say that because whatever she feels, that's how she feels. Sparkle says she spoke up for her. She called the people on them. She was blackballed. The parents felt like the money was going to be messed up. The parents are at fault. That's their child. Right. I love Lillian and I think she's talented. And if she wants to go out and be successful, I will be right there. And if something not right, then we out. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. If it's something she want to do, I'll figure out another way for her to do it. We're not going to do this. You're not about to sit in nobody's lap. You're not about to take these phone calls late at night, inappropriately calling somebody daddy. That's not going to happen. Yeah, the parents should have been in jail. I start with the parents because you sit right here looking at dollar signs and you're sacrificing your child. But y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, when I was watching that Lisa documentary on Netflix, when that girl was so young when she started, and all the stuff that those men were like saying to her, I was like, all these men that these women say did these things, it happened. It just happened because these people were in such power positions, and you got people that's wanting it. Like, they know they have a talent. They know they can do this. So R. Kelly is the one that can give it to me. So if he kisses me, I just got to look the other way because he going to be the one to put me on. I get it. It's horrible. Oh, the Me Too movement came. The Me Too movement was about 2 decades too late. That's horrible. I can't speak for her, but I would be messed up. But she did have children, so yeah. Oof. Exactly. That's tell me, girl, that's a mess. I believe her too. I'm not gonna say I don't believe her, because if she's coming out, she's telling her truth. I was not there. And if you the one that's in that video and that happened, I know she got some mental situations going on, because if you're thinking that you're going to be a star, and part of me becoming a star is me sitting here allowing you to do this to me, oh, I'm going to be a star. I'm going to be a superstar after you finish. But Lord have mercy. I know she did mention Full Force. I'm not mad at her though, because it was good. Oh, the books named Who is Watching Shorty. Is that the name of it? Who is Watching Shorty? That's the name of the book? Century. Oh, goodness. Oh, my God. Who's Watching Shorty? It's on Amazon. This is the name of the book. Who's Watching Shorty on Amazon. Hold on 1 second. Who's Watching Shorty? WHO apostrophe S A T. Okay. So, okay, y'all, here it is. I'm gonna share my screen. So here's the book. So this is the book. Who's Watching Shorty? Reclaiming Myself from the Shame of R. Kelly's ABUSC by Rashana Landfair. It's $25. You can get it on audiobook. Oh gosh. That's a good title. That's a great title. That's a great title. Yeah, because who is it? Yeah, her dad knew. Robert is a predator. So that's it, y'all. He's an unsafe person. She was 13 and she wasn't developed either. And that's the thing. You got to put the blame where the blame belongs. R. Kelly knew that girl was underage. He knew all of the girls were underage. When he get his old behind up and go out to the schoolyard taking kids to McDonald's in the morning, he knew they was underage. He knew that. And the mamas and daddies knew the kids was underage. And I don't care. Get another job. Don't be looking for the child to take care of the home and you sacrifice your baby. Now, if the girl went in there and the girl didn't say, if she was silent, I don't blame her for being silent. I wouldn't tell nobody somebody did that to me either. And now she feel like she talking. I just wish that she would have come forward during all that other time. Angela said she just ordered it. That girl, the title, Kendra, the title, Who's Watching Shorty? The title alone is good. I might have to get this myself. But I just don't know if I'm ready. Woo, child, sometimes I had to protect my mindset because I had to get ready for that. No. This is Rashana's book. He got her to get other girls and her friends. Yep. Girl, he couldn't be in them files. He couldn't be in them files because he was too busy over there doing stuff like this. Child, he ain't have time. He was doing his own stuff. R. Kelly deserved to be in prison as long as he gonna be in prison. He deserves that. That's what he deserves. Y'all, I think that is it. We have hit the 2-hour mark. Did y'all know that? We didn't hit the 2-hour mark. Honey, we have had a great live. Sometimes when I come in here and I'm like, oh my God, do I have enough to talk about? What we gonna talk about? Child, I had enough. Wait a minute, Barbara's drag queen. Yeah, I talked about that. Just call me Lorena Bobbitt. Exactly. Y'all, this has been fantastic. Let me say this though before I get out of here tonight. Before I get out, next Wednesday we will not have live hot topics because next Wednesday I think I'll be traveling. So we won't have live hot topics next Wednesday. If I can pull it out Tuesday, I'll try to pull it out Tuesday, but it won't be next Wednesday. So we'll have a week without live hot topics, but I'll still be, doing stuff. But I want to thank y'all for being here tonight. This has been fantastic. And maybe she did finally find her peace. I hope so. I've enjoyed this live too. I'm glad you were here. This was really good. I think I covered everything. Let me make sure I think I covered everything, y'all. I had so much. We talked about everything. Yeah, I covered everything. I did good tonight. I covered every solitary thing that we had, that I had queued up and everything. And we did good. So I want to thank y'all for being here. Just a reminder, we will not have live hot topics next Wednesday. But we will be back on track the next Wednesday. But like I said, it'll be other stuff going on I'll be doing. Everybody, please hit the like button on your way out. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hype the video, please. And I just thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for listening to me. And I'm asking for your prayers for traveling grace this next week because it's got to be a lot going on. So I love y'all. Oh, Gigi, I'm glad you enjoyed the live. I always want to know that. I try to do right. I wasn't too bad tonight. I wasn't too bad tonight. So thank you for being here. Girl, look, I got clothes over here on the couch. I'm about to go and I'm going to finish watching Jackie Brown. I'm going to fold these clothes. I got to put the trash out. Y'all be good. Y'all have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.